It's a common refrain as of late, but we'll say it again. The Walt Disney Company is facing yet another lawsuit, this time from an organization that was attempting to battle Disney for board seats. No, not Nelson Pelton Tryon, but the Blackwells group. And they say that Disney did not disclose a very important conflict of interest. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, of all backgrounds. We are happy to have you. We believe in the dignity of every single individual. We see you. We appreciate you clicking on the video. Today, we're talking about someone who does not appreciate Disney, though. That is the Blackwells group. They are none too happy with the House of Mouse and Bob Iger, claiming that Value Act, a group that had come in and endorsed the Disney board top to bottom, that they, in fact, were receiving cash from Disney for a long period of time, undisclosed, and that is a no-no. Today, we'll dive into it with expert analysis like you will find nowhere else, starting right now. Reuters says Blackwells sues Disney over disclosure in relationship with Value Act. This by Svi Herbst Bayless. I'm going to go with that. It says, and by the way, folks, we are still doing pretty well on time. Only updated 37 minutes ago. From New York, Blackwell's Capital upped the pressure on Walt Disney in a long-running boardroom battle by suing the entertainment giant on Thursday for information that may point to possible disclosure violations in dealings with hedge fund Value Act Capital. The suit, filed in a Delaware court, Yep, it was important. We were foreshadowing, folks, is the latest chapter in a fight over who will sit on Disney's board and help guide the home of Mickey Mouse, in business and personal decisions. Blackwells and another hedge fund, Tryon Fund Management, are trying to persuade investors to elect their direct candidates while Disney is backing its own directors. Fancy that. Blackwell's suit centers around a relationship between the entertainment company and prominent hedge fund Value Act Capital and an information sharing agreement the two signed earlier this year. Let me explain what this is, and then Lou, I think you might have the expertise here. Folks, what this is about, as best as I can explain it, is that Blackwells, they're doing another proxy battle along with Tryon. Blackwells has no chance of winning, in my estimation. But that said, Value Act is a firm, right? They're a company, they're a firm that came in to help Disney. They were brought in at Disney's request, at Bob Iger's request. And when they came in, they backed the Walt Disney Company. They were supposedly, allegedly brought in to deal with this proxy stuff, right? And so they were brought in and they said, hey, in our estimation, our incredible pedigree of knowledge, we think that the Disney board is the way to go. Shareholders should be voting for the Disney board. We're backing them. And news was made. Well, Blackwells discovered that there was a prior financial relationship, huge, millions, maybe more than millions, dollar relationship between Value Act and Disney, and that had not been disclosed. Lou, is Disney in trouble with this lawsuit now they are facing?
You know how
maybe they need to call Ron.
Well, we always talk about the devil is in the discovery. One of the things that they're asking for, shareholders are entitled to full disclosure about the Value Act relationship, including, among the other things, all fees to it by Disney in the 10-year period leading up to Value Act's endorsement of the board. Now that there's a lawsuit, they're going to have to cough up those numbers or explain why they won't. And, it's called vote buying, folks. That's what it's called. A Value Act used to manage Disney's pension funds. And then they suddenly, we're not going to have them do it anymore. We'll divorce ourselves from them so there's no conflict, even though there has been for all these years. But
when you say that they manage the pension funds, how much money you think is involved in the pension funds for Disney?
Golly, I don't know.
More than the GDP of some countries, right?
Well, some small countries, yeah, sure.
Small.
But wonder if their pension funds allowed to invest in Disney stock and what card they're using.
Must be a banner of one, I tell you.
But this what's interesting also is they entered into this information sharing agreement, which means if one of the reasons why Iger is so scared to death of having Peltz on that board is what information he might find out, some of it Value Act already has.
That's right. That's right.
So there's that.
There's
But
that.
this is one huge kettle o' fish, folks. This is enormous.
That's right. These are sturgeon in this kettle.
Well, yeah, or manatees, maybe.
Well, the manatees don't have caviar. You don't want to, trust me, you don't want caviar from a manatee. And folks, we have come to the end of yet another incredible journey into pure, unfiltered, absolute excellence. We hope you had a great time doing so. It is an honor every time you're with us. An attitude of gratitude here. And folks, my oh my, the coverage is flying when it comes to everything to do with Nelson Peltz and the Disney board. What an exciting time to be covering Disney. We hope that you will continue to join us as we do so. Folks, like, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms, it's the notification bell, and drop a comment down below wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.